My Fund of Futures removed their most popular plan 2 days ago, the core account, and came out with a new one called the Flex. So in this video, we're going to be going over it. Do people actually like it? Is it a good plan? What the pricing is, what the rules are. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so here we are on the My Fund of Futures Twitter/X account. Also, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, link in the description. I need more followers, thank you. But yeah, My Fund of Futures introduced the new Flex account this morning, and honestly, reading through the comment section, a lot of people are not happy, and I kind of want to explain why, right? But before that, I'll quickly glance over what's changed, what's different about the core and then the core Flex account, right? So they are going from a 3K to 5K payout cap now, and they are removing the daily loss limit and the consistency rule, right? So, you know, all is well. That seems beneficial for the trader. Why are a lot of people pissed, right? And I'm sure you guys could already tell by the thing in the middle of your screen, right? That's a triple digit number, guys. That's $107 base price. So that's gonna be a $30 increase from the previous core account. Even if you guys use a discount, it's still gonna come out to $87, and that has already got a lot of people, you know, pissed. Not only that, you guys can only withdraw 50% of your profits now, so that's one of the main concerns. So this guy, listen, this guy is not happy. Look, he's like, hell no. Not only that, they are transitioning over from a 90-10 profit split to a now 80-20 profit split. You know, rip core, I will miss you. This is a downgrade. This guy's mad. You know, that's a downgrade. This is the main concern. 90-10 Brody, you know. It is an 80-20 profit split, guys. So if you guys go right here, right? Nothing for the most part has changed on the evals or the funded rules, right? The biggest thing is down here. Requestable profit is only 50% now, and it is an 80-20 profit split, guys. That is huge. And I'm gonna be honest, even with the 5K payout cap, let's be real here, guys. Who is managing to make $10,000 to withdraw $5,000? I feel like most of the reason why most of us trade the core account is just to get our foot in the door, to get one payout and then scale with maybe different accounts or different firms. That was the main appeal, at least for me, is it was nice, budget-friendly account that, you know, had decent rules, 90-10 profit split. They kind of just removed that, right? That was the main appeal for a lot of traders, was to, you know, get their first payout, it would keep their costs low. And My Fund of Futures is kind of heading in a completely different direction, and that's why I'm personally not a fan of it. I'm gonna be honest, I love My Fund of Futures, guys. I'm gonna say that from the bottom of my heart. This is the account that kind of got me started, and you know, they've always been super reliable, but I don't like this change at all. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The 80-20 it's not nice, and I also really hate the requestable profit is 50%, right? I hate that rule, because like I said, no one is making 10K. Let's be realistic. No one's making 10K to withdraw 50% of the profits, right? So this change is honestly not necessary, and I don't like it. And I hope My Fund Futures comes out not necessarily with the new plan, but they tweak this plan around, right? Because I hate having to go with new plans and new counts they constantly come out with, but I understand that's just business. For me personally, I wouldn't say they've lost a customer, but I just won't be trading this account. I won't be they aren't my go-to budget account / prop firm anymore for now, right? And I'll explain why, but I just want you guys to go ahead and check out Lucid. I'm gonna show you guys some alternatives. So in my previous video, if you guys watched my previous video, I recommended the Lucid Black accounts, and for me, this is what I was currently trading. And the reason I like the Lucid Black account was because you could get paid out in 3 days, but obviously that's not realistic for most people, or it's not necessary. But the Lucid Flex account is literally just the core account from My Fund of Futures, but even cheaper. So you guys could literally get a 50K core account for $65, and I'll show you guys proof, right? So like I said, it's pretty much the exact same rules as My Fund of Futures. There is no activation fee, right? 5 days to pay out, 5 minimum winning days, 90% profit split, right? 90% profit split. So I'll show you guys really quick right here. The great thing with Lucid is automatically you get 10% off if you guys are a new customer, and on top of that, if you guys use my code, I would greatly appreciate use code MONK, you get an additional 40% off. So that's 50% off Flex account, right? The Lucid Flex account, which is basically the equivalent of the My Fund Futures core account, right? With, honestly, I would argue better rules, because now you get 4 minis, right? 50% consistency, and there is no daily loss limit. There is no consistency rule on the funded, so that's huge. But your first 5 purchases, you get 40% off, as well as for new customers, the first couple purchases, you also get an additional 10% off. So that's 50% off total, and you guys can get an account for a total of $65. There's no activation fee, there's nothing. So I'm like, why trade with My Fund of Futures? Like I said, I love My Fund of Futures. I would still trade with them, but not as of now, right? With this plan, I would much rather go with another prop firm that has a cheaper, budget-friendly account to get my foot in the door, start trading, start scaling from there, and then maybe I could go back and start looking at their other plans or whatnot, right? As well as Alpha Futures. These are the two firms. There's a reason why I've kind of switched around with what prop firms I've been trading, is because I've been looking for alternatives, right? I haven't been liking most of these rules. Most prop firms are going from a 90-10 profit split to now an 80-20 profit split. That's why I've been looking into other firms that have 90-10 profit splits still. And with Alpha Futures, I would say stay away from the standard and the advanced accounts, but stick with the zeros because there is no activation fee. Both these accounts have activation fees right here. For $99, this is base price. Obviously, if you use my code, they have a discount, 20% discount at the moment, so you guys could get an account for $79. It's the same exact rules as the previous core account. The only thing that's different is there is a daily loss guard, right? A soft breach. So you guys won't blow your account, but they will lock you out of your trading if you lose $1,000 that day. And then you guys could go ahead and trade the next day to kind of make that back, right? I would say that is the only change, but 90-10 profit split still, 40% consistency. You guys can have 3 accounts with them, whatnot, right? So you guys can get an account for $79, no bullshit. And I'm trading with them at the moment too. So yeah, I'm just currently, because I want to get the news out to you guys. I'm gonna be completely honest. I love my fund futures, like I said, but I just don't like the new rules, the new accounts, right? So that's why I'm recommending this for you guys, right? That's why I'm recommending this for you guys. Of course, you know, it's nice to plug my affiliate code. Also use code MONK, right? That's MONK with 2 Ks. I appreciate it, but I just don't like the change. I'm gonna be honest, right? It's not really too friendly for beginner traders now. But yeah, if you guys want to check out any of these prop firms, make sure you guys check the link in the description. I will have the discount code as well as the link to get to these websites. You guys can do your own research, check them out yourself, see what you like, see what you don't like. Let me know in the comments. Join the Discord. I'll give you guys updates there as well. I also live stream on YouTube, so you guys could go ahead and hang out with me. 9:30 New York Open. We kind of trade there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have too much else to say. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think as well. Peace.